Many of you know me as the Puerto Rican Cowboy and licensed broker with Bellalago Brokerage Inc. But what I want to inform to you today is that our company, Bellalago Brokerage, joined with LPT. So we are actually now known as Bellalago Expert, powered by LPT. Now you may ask yourself, why LPT? And I want you to hear me very carefully, because honestly, what this company has to offer is like no other. It's like unbelievable. Now, I first heard about this company, and actually the founder of this company, who is Robert Palmer, many years ago, as I used to work with Remax, and an older gentleman, 78 years old at the time, actually spoke to me, Richard Knapp, if you're there, hello. And he said, George, I know you're into a lot of motivational videos. I have a couple of CDs from Robert Palmer, who's the founder of RP Funding, and I would like you to hear some of his videos. So I actually went, and as I drove home, I used to listen every day, sometimes an hour and a half, sometimes 50 minutes, 40, depending how long the videos were. Now, what I heard was very motivational. One of the things I learned from him directly was how to market yourself, right? I heard about how he had problems later on, and when he started, how his mother had problems with as a mortgage in the mortgage industry, and he came to help her out. But then I also heard how he successfully started marketing to the point that his fiance at the time said, honey, like, what are you doing? You're spending all the money marketing. And he basically was like, I know what I'm doing, watch me, I'm gonna grow this company. And he actually did, right? He has $1 billion company, and this same person, Robert Palmer, is the one who is starting LPT. I actually went to the meeting, and honestly, when I was there, I was invited by Noah, and I heard of the information, and I was like, wow, like, this is amazing. I was there with one of my other realtors, and I honestly, I said, I can't compete with this. I mean, 100%, you know, with a flat fee of 500, because they have a two plan. They have the 80-20 plan, and they have what is called the business builder, which is $500 fee for each transaction, and it caps at $5,000 versus the 80-20 that caps at $15,000. Now, it's called the business building plan because if you join this platform, once you recruit your downline and it grows, because you get paid for each agent, right? And there's a brokerage fee that I will discuss later on. But once you all get paid, you could actually grow so much to the point that you could transition over to the rev share, right? Where you actually get stocks and you actually get paid a percentage of what the realtor sells. So let me make it simple. For example, let's say you have a property and you sold the property and your commission is $10,000, right? And if it's 80-20 split, then you know the 20% will be $2,000. So LPT will actually grab that $2,000, break it into half, 50%. 50% will go towards the company, and the other 50% will go towards the pot. That pot is basically for the realtors who recruit other agents or make sales. So they'll grab 31% of that for the first sale, and every agent you bring over, and it has the breakdown, which we'll discuss later. But what I thought was the more impressive is, honestly, the tools that they provide. For example, this is the LPT most famous tools that they have, where they provide you this card here that you can hang over your for sale signs. And this number has a pin that when somebody punches in that number, they actually have access to your property, your information, and you grab that lead, okay? So that's very powerful, along with business cards, postcards, mail outs, door hangers. So this is something that you could use that is actually copyrighted by them and trademarked, and you could actually use this as free. 168 marketing products free when you join LPT. What also do they have? They have, for example, Zillow. They are partnered with Zillow right now, so they're actually bringing a lot of leads from Zillow. So that's a plus that you get as an agent that you don't get elsewhere. No monthly fees, okay? No desk fees. And you only have a $500 yearly fee, which is for errors and omission and other technological equipment that you use, okay? What else they have? LPT also helps you in getting set up, as well as provide you with a system that I use myself, which is .loop. They have Shine. So when somebody tests this and they call, it actually is allocated towards that CRM that actually recruits other people, and you follow up with them and get leads and all that. So I think that's very important because you can keep following up with your clients. One other thing I want to say honestly is, you can see all these marketing brochures that they give you, tips and all that for listing. Now, I'm a great marketer. That's what I do best. Honestly, I tried many businesses out there. What I do good is real estate. And what I do is I would like to share with you when you join our team at Bellalago Experts. Let me give you an example. As you can see here, I have what is these x-rays, right? And we do mail outs, and I will tell you exactly how many times to mail these out so it could be successful and what to actually say in writing. Now this one, for example, has an x-ray, right? And the envelope will actually say x-ray on it, and we mail it out. And just to cut it simply, it says she was smiling all the way to the bank, okay? We have another flyer where actually it has like a wood tool here that says round to it. So after you've done a couple of marketing and haven't responded, you send this like you haven't got round to it. So it has this as well, along with a flow code in the back with a testimonial video once you scan it, okay? Another one I have is the market report. So I will show you how to actually do a market report, because you want to incentivize and you want to show your prospect clients that you actually are knowledgeable in this field, okay? So you can see it has a market report, has nice photos, catches their attention, okay, a full market report. And another one that I sent out is actually an aspirin. This is an actual aspirin on a flyer. So it's basically saying if you want to avoid the headaches, then you should use us. If you're not, here's an aspirin in advance. It's a lot more details, a lot more verbiage, but you can see it's creative, it's different. Just like my cowboy hat stands out, the Puerto Rican Cowboy, you have to have your own trademark, okay? There's another one we have that is the bottle. So they haven't answered you, for example, by normal means. They say, since you haven't answered or haven't received any messages from us, we figure we go the old-fashioned way and send you the bottle. And there's a message inside. So we have a lot of ways that honestly works, but you have to know how to actually implement it, when to send it out, what words to use, and I can help you with that. I can also help you target a certain area, right, and get their emails, and that's where you want to focus, right, including absentee landlords. Sometimes people market in a certain area, they overflow with marketing, but they forget that sometimes the owner lives in another state. So I could show you that, because those are great potential prospect sellers, simply because maybe they're tired of renting, or maybe it's a second home and they're investing too much money, or it's, so it becomes a liability now and they want to get rid of it. So you have to be creative, and I could show you that, because again, I'm also the author of the No BS and Making Millions in Real Estate, okay? And one day I want to say a story about how I got started, but I thought this company implemented what I was doing and what I believed in, then this is why I actually joined them along with my team. So you could join on the LPT under us, or you could actually be part of our team, which is another incentive, and we will give you more information on that, but you have to reach out to us. Now, again, we have the 100% flat fee 500. You recruit agents. As you recruit agents in the first tier, it has 7 tier, and you will max out once you recruited 15 agents, okay? But before then, it has the breakdown, which I'll show you, the 31%, and I'll show you all the breakdown, but the point of this is that, honestly, you get shares, stock shares of the company. When you make a sale, you get shares, you get billboards to market your listings at, you get so many more marketing that no other company out there is offering you, and no monthly flat fees, okay? I know a company, for example, that just in tech alone, they charge you $85 per month. That's an extra, that's an extra fee charging you on top of 20%. Now, I want you to think about that, because if you saw my first video where I had my baby, that's 20% that you're giving to someone else, when you could actually use those money, allocate that for your own family, right? Family first, business second, okay? We all want to be entrepreneurs. We all want to be successful. But the fact of the matter is, you have to be able to realize, what am I going to do for my family, especially if one day I'm gone? This gives you the opportunity, gives you the tools to actually have these, buy these stocks, actually get these stocks free. Okay, and eventually when they become IPO, when they become public, you know that you're going to become very successful, because you're at the beginning stages. They just started growing. When I first went to that meeting 8 months ago, they had about 700 agents. They have over 3,200 agents and growing right now, 8 months later. And I thought about it, honestly, because I always had dreams, and I wanted to actually fulfill my own dream if I actually had the system of Amway in which I was going to recruit agents. But I have my own dreams, and I wanted to make sure that when I got older and I'm in the deathbed, I wanted to make sure that I would say to myself, George, you did it. Or, George, what would have been if you would have done this? See, so I tried it out. I was kind of worried, honestly, as a broker. I was kind of worried, because I knew that when my agents find out of all the benefits that LPT is offering, I cannot compete with LPT. I'm telling you, as a broker, I cannot compete with LPT. I cannot compete with a billionaire, because it is amazing what they have to offer. It's a lot more, but I can't go too much into details right now. But if you want more information, I want you to reach out to me, okay? Again, my name is George Almodovar. We're now Bellalago expert. feel free to reach out to me. And my office is located at 2930 Pleasant Hill Road. And I assure you, I want you to have a chance to take a look at all the blessings that these people will offer you. You have to try it out because there's no company out there offering you that. Think about yourself, think about your family, and I'm gonna even add this. I had met many great people in my career as a real estate broker and even a real estate realtor. Now, branding is important. Yes, it is. But your own personal branding, you are your own brand. I was with RE/MAX, they were great, but honestly, I did a lot better with my own logo, my own name and brokerage as Bellalago Brokerage at the time. There's no comparison, especially now with LPT, what they're gonna offer you, 100%, right? And when you're ready, you can transition over to the rev share partner. You have to see it. I will describe more in detail the bullet points, and there'll be more videos added to this because I want you to understand what this powerful company is offering you. And I want you to understand that time is of the essence because we starting out now. You want to catch this wave now before they grow too long, because the quicker you join, the more probability where you're going to get more stocks, more recognition, and more clients, and you're going to blow your career to the next level. Follow me on this journey. Thank you for watching, and God bless.